In the Ethiopian highlands, Balcha was a legendary warrior, powerful, proud, and feared. He had saved Emperor Menelik's life and was rewarded with a wealthy province. But after Menelik's death, Balcha clashed with the young regent, Haile Selassie. Balcha saw Selassie as weak, openly defying his authority and plotting to seize power. Selassie, knowing Balcha's strength, avoided direct confrontation. Instead, he announced a peaceful visit to Balcha, bringing a large army as a show of respect. Balcha, arrogant, believed Selassie was coming to beg for support and prepared a feast, while secretly planning to capture him. As Selassie approached, he suddenly diverted his army, bypassing Balcha's fortress entirely. Balcha's scouts were confused, but he dismissed their warnings. Selassie marched straight to the capital, which Balcha had left undefended. The city fell without a fight. Balcha's sub-chiefs quickly switched sides. Balcha returned to find himself isolated, his men gone, his power vanished. Outmaneuvered, he surrendered. Selassie's true intention, to seize the capital, had been hidden behind a mask of reconciliation. Balcha, blinded by his own arrogance, never saw the real threat. The empire belonged to Selassie before Balcha even realized he'd lost. Concealment, not confrontation, won the day. In the game of power, the obvious move is rarely the winning one. The master strikes where no one is looking. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Most people reveal too much. Seeking validation, they make themselves predictable. Once your plans are known, rivals can block you at every turn. Concealment keeps others off balance and unable to prepare. Guide them down the wrong path, use decoys and red herrings, let them believe you want one thing while you pursue another. By the time they realize your true goal, it's too late. This isn't about lying for its own sake, it's about strategic ambiguity. People trust appearances and rarely look deeper. Feed them a believable false objective, they'll misinterpret your every move. Their assumptions become your camouflage. Control perception, and you control the battlefield. Concealment requires patience and discipline. Resist the urge to boast or seek approval. Master the unreadable exterior, frustrate and unnerve those around you. Their insecurity will make them reveal their own plans. Your silence becomes a mirror for their anxieties. In the shadows of uncertainty, you gather information. Concealment is not just protection, it's power. The less they know, the more you control. Power is a chessboard. Most players telegraph their moves. The master keeps their strategy hidden, feigning interest in one piece while moving another. Concealment is making your opponent think you're playing one game, while you're playing another. Use a red herring. Feign interest in a deal to gain access elsewhere. Create patterns, then break them. Confuse and disorient. If you're known for aggression, suddenly become generous. Let them wonder why. The fog of war is your ally. Let your opponents see only shadows. Uncertainty breeds paranoia and mistakes. While they stumble in the mist, you move with clarity. You shape the terrain, they react to illusions. The true master is invisible, their intentions unreadable. Every move is a step ahead, every action a misdirection. The game is won before the opponent knows it's begun. Concealment is the art of shaping reality. Let others chase ghosts while you claim victory. Human attention is a spotlight, direct it where you want. Give them a spectacle, a controversy, or a bold gesture to focus on. While all eyes are on your decoy, you work in the shadows. The more dramatic the distraction, the more freedom you have to maneuver. P.T. Barnum mastered this. While crowds debated his hoaxes, he quietly built his empire. The shadow is where real power is forged. Alliances, resources, strategy. Cultivate subtlety, avoid unnecessary attention. Let others bask in the spotlight. Your moment comes when it matters. Step out only to claim decisive victory, planned while others were distracted. Move between spotlight and shadow, misdirect, then prepare. This dance keeps you elusive, always 3 steps ahead. Your opponents react to your last move, never your next. Strategic control is about being seen only when you choose. The true player is present but never predictable. Let others chase the spectacle. You control the outcome. The art of power is the art of misdirection. In the end, the shadow wins. The spotlight is just a tool. Baron Rothschild, master of concealment, built his fortune on secrecy. After Waterloo, he knew Napoleon was defeated before anyone else. If he acted openly, his advantage would vanish. At the London Stock Exchange, Rothschild feigned despair, selling bonds, looking defeated. Traders panicked, assuming he had bad news, and sold everything. As prices crashed, Rothschild's agents quietly bought up bonds at rock-bottom prices. The decoy worked. His public misery hid his private triumph. When victory was announced, the market soared. Rothschild's fortune multiplied. He never revealed his true intentions, using his unreadable persona as a weapon. "Never show your good hand," he said. "In high finance, the one who knows, and conceals, holds all the power." The lesson? Control the narrative, and you control the outcome. Concealment isn't just defense, it's the key to victory. The world sees what you want it to see. The real moves happen in the shadows. That's where fortunes are made. America's masters of concealment played the game in their own ways. Jay Gould, the silent railroad magnate, let others talk, revealing their plans while he revealed nothing. His unreadable silence unnerved rivals who gave away more than they realized. P.T. Barnum, the showman, hid his business acumen behind spectacle and absurdity. While the public debated his hoaxes, he quietly built an empire. There's a sucker born every minute. Barnum knew most people never looked past the surface. Theodore Roosevelt, as a young politician, masked his reform agenda behind boring speeches and harmlessness. Party bosses dismissed him, letting him pass reforms they didn't understand until it was too late. Roosevelt played the fool to win real power. The lesson: never advertise your true intentions. Lull opponents into complacency, let them underestimate you. Their arrogance becomes your opportunity. Concealment is the weapon of the underestimated. The quiet, the showman, the fool, all used masks to win. In power, the unreadable always have the edge. Let others guess while you act. Picture a fox wanting to enter the henhouse. A direct approach fails. The farmer and dogs are alert. So the fox dons a sheepskin, blending in with the flock. It learns to walk and sound like a sheep, gaining trust. The shepherd sees nothing unusual. The fox is invisible. This is the power of blending in, concealing intent behind a harmless disguise. In a world of sharks, act as a team player. In a world of cynics, project innocence. The disguise must be convincing. Study your environment, mirror its values. Familiarity breeds trust. Trust grants access. Once inside, the fox waits, observes, and strikes at the perfect moment. In power, patience is key. Don't reveal yourself too soon. Continue playing your role, gathering strength. When the moment comes, shed the disguise and act decisively. Victory is swift because no one saw you as a threat. The best position is to be trusted, not feared. The fox wins by being invisible until it's too late. In power, invisibility is the ultimate advantage. Strike only when the prize is within reach. Concealment isn't just for the ruthless. It can serve noble ends. Sometimes, to achieve reform or protect the vulnerable, you must hide your true purpose. Announcing bold plans invites resistance. Gradual, hidden change takes root before opposition can react. In relationships, concealment can be kindness, holding back minor annoyances to preserve harmony. It's not dishonesty, but emotional intelligence. In negotiations, revealing your bottom line too soon weakens your position. Concealment creates space for dialogue and creative solutions. The goal isn't to trick, but to enable progress. Used wisely, concealment levels the playing field against entrenched power. It's a pragmatic tool in an imperfect world. Sometimes the best way to do good is to move unseen. Mastery of concealment is the ultimate strategic edge. The lesson of Balcha and Selassie: reveal your intentions and you hand your enemy the victory. Cloak your actions in mystery, and you control the narrative and the outcome. The unreadable person is the most powerful. Others judge by appearances, never seeing the real game. Use this flaw. Let the world see what you want, while you pursue your true goal. This isn't about constant deception, but strategic awareness. Guard your plans. Use decoys and ambiguity to protect your ambitions. Let your rivals chase shadows while you move freely. The greatest victories are won in planning, not on the battlefield. Don't rush to declare your intentions. Secure your advantage first. Win before the war begins. Be present but unseen, heard but not understood. Let others exhaust themselves on illusions. When you strike, let it be decisive and unexpected. Concealment is the art of winning before the fight starts.